Hi guys, Gagan from Outscore, and through this channel, I share my thoughts on tips and tricks that have worked for me in getting my first job in Canada and also subsequent jobs, hoping that they help you. This week's topic is about destroying this myth about the Canadian resume format. So there is no such thing as a Canada resume format or a Canadian resume format. If your resume has these three things, you can have a good chance of filtering out in the candidate pool anywhere in the world. So, first being your resume needs to be well laid out, well formatted. Second, it needs to highlight or showcase your contribution to the company with facts and figures combined into solid bullet points that help tell the reader a story. Third, it needs to have a shortened version on LinkedIn, which is not a carbon copy of your resume, essentially having the same facts and figures even more condensed so that you show up in search results. Let's dive deeper into these 3 points that I just mentioned. The first being needs to be well laid out, well formatted. That means your text, style, font sizing needs to be consistent. There needs to be a clear delineation or a clear difference between what is the heading, what is the subheading, and what is the body. Ideally, what you can do is your soft skills should show up on the top of the resume on the first page, and then your name and your educational qualifications, certifications can be on the top center, top right, top left, whichever way you want it. And it should not have any grammar mistakes, so you need to proofread your resume again and again, not again and again, but again and enough that you know that there are no mistakes here. And second, being it needs to combine some numbers showcasing your contribution to the company. For example, let's say you were part of a team that helped achieve 25% more sales in the fourth quarter of the year. These figures need to show up on your resume. This example can be that part of four-member team helped achieve 33% rise in sales in quarter four, making the overall company revenue to be XYZ. Something like that. So most of your points when you are doing research on what you need to put into your resume, you need to dig back into your experience and find this data so that you can combine them into sentences. There's a video that I do on how to use keywords in your resume. If you like to look at that, please do. The final thing, the third one, you need to have a condensed version of this on LinkedIn. That means this doesn't need to be a carbon copy of your resume, but you need to take points from your resume, combine them, condense them with keywords so that you start getting filtered out in search results when recruiters are looking out for you. So those are the three simple points, guys. Have a look at those, see if those are in your resume. I have also attached my resume format with this video. If anybody wants it, feel free. Any question, thoughts, comments, please feel free to reach out, and see you guys in the next one.